They play here and out there.
Before it dies.
I'll take it. No, here. You take one. That's one. That's it. I was just...
That do pretty good.
Wow.
There she's gone.
Thank you very much for coming. I'm Mr. Dunlop. We have really two goals for today. First, we want to give you a little teaser of our show and hope we can get you excited for the season. We're really excited and it's been really fun so far. We want you to see what we've gotten done in pretty short amount of time, I think. Second, we hope that you will look around and see some of the people that you're sitting by and get to know them a little bit, because your kids will spend a lot of time probably with their kids, and so we're hoping that you'll say, oh, okay, my kids talked about you, you know. So that's what the barbecue is about. We hope that you'll be friendly. We also have some alumni and stuff, and we just think that that's kind of fun. We really hope that you'll come see our show on the 24th of September, and we need your help. The best way you can help us is just to invite your neighbors and grandparents, and we make all the money off the ticket sales. So the more people come and watch it, there'll be 10 schools there, and it'll be the first show of the season. And the best thing you can do for us, there'll be sign-ups for volunteering too, but the bigger the crowd is for the first one, I think that's exciting. So if you can invite your friends, that's great. This show is called Dichotomy, and that the premise is that we have some different ideas that we put together, and they weave together and they kind of pull apart. And if you listen to the music, when you hear it all, there's some melodic ideas that do that. And when you see the flags, which these are not the flags we're going to use, we've done that with the flags, and we've done some visual things. Just kind of talking about how people with different opinions have to get along, and how those opinions kind of can be similar, but we'll see if that comes across. But just going to be some different ideas. The music was written by actually a Century alum, Cooper Autumn, who is a junior down at USC. So we're super excited about that and think that that's pretty cool. All the percussion parts are written by our drum instructor, William Orchambolt. Your kids are the only ones who have ever played this music. It's all original, and so we are going to do most of the first song for you, and we hope that you like it, and So here we go. Century High School. Drum majors Brianna Ray, Noah Sylvester, and Morgan White. Is your band ready? Century High School, you may begin your performance for your parents, so rock it out. Front, nice job. What do you guys think? We're pretty excited too. A couple people I want to introduce to you, just so that you know. First of all, I'll give you some vocabulary just so you hear it. All these people in the front, on the mallet instruments, we call that the front ensemble. So if you hear your kids talking about the front ensemble, that's that group. The drummers out in the field walking around, we call that the battery. So if your kids talk about the battery, they're not talking about your car battery, they're talking about those guys. The winds are the people who blow, okay? That's why they're called winds, okay? And the color guard are all the flag, rifle, sabers. I'd like to tell you, we're the biggest marching band this year in Oregon. We have the biggest color guard in the whole Northwest, and we think the best too. So some fun facts. So a couple of people I'd like to introduce to you that are on staff. This is Bill. He is one of our percussion instructors. And we have Dan Gaskin. Dan is one of our percussion instructors. Dan also was a Century alum, and then he went and taught at Centennial for 6 years. For 4 years, and then we got him to come back, so that's kind of fun. Up on top, you can't see him, but we have Jeff Kaponi, one of our color guard instructors. Jeff is the two-time reigning world champion color guard in the world right now. He's in the Blue Devils this summer and toured all summer, so pretty exciting. He's also a Century alum. So we think that that's pretty cool. This is Nick Garcia, another one of our color guard instructors. Nick is also a Century alum. He also traveled all summer and performed and toured with the drum corps. So we're excited about that. And he's been teaching with us for 3 years now. 3 years. This is Katie Burns. Thank you. Katie, she's helping us with our color guard too. She's also instructing, and she's actually been driving down from Seattle to help us. So we're really excited that she would do that for us. Kyla Smith is our main color guard instructor, our caption head we would call that. She is sick today, so we'll have to excuse her. She wasn't feeling well, and she doesn't miss very often. So we're over here on the side. We have what we would call our marching techs. This is Tim Ray. Tim is a Century alum also. He also traveled actually all summer and performed with a group that took 4th in the world. Carolina Crown, they're called, so if you want to go on YouTube and check them out. We also have Katie over here on the side who is helping us with our marching tech also. She is not a Century alum, but we still like her, and we'll still let her come back. And then we have some alumni who have been helping us that I'll just introduce because they're going to keep helping us, and we think that's cool. This is Stephen Nichols and Garcia, who've been helping us quite a bit. And when you have that many people out there, it's really nice to have some helpers. All of the drill, which is the choreography, the designs and stuff, was written by Oliver Bullock, who teaches in Fresno, and he writes for about 9 groups down in the Fresno area. The nice thing we really like about Oliver is he only writes for us up here. So I think when you see some of the schools, you'll say, wow, we kind of look different than everybody. And I think that's because we kind of have a California groove to us, and a lot of the groups up here are being written by the same people. So we're excited about that. And as I said, the music was all written by Coover Autumn and Will, so we're excited about that, and we think it's just going to be a great year. Your kids have really been working hard so far. To the freshman parents, I'd just like to tell you that they've now survived the hardest week of band that they'll ever have. And I really mean that. I think freshman year band camp is the hardest because they go from sitting down at Brown and doing a couple concerts and having lots of time to prepare for that, to that, and you know, what have we had? 7 rehearsals. And so it really is the hardest. I try to tell them that the learning curve is huge. The nice thing is sophomore year band camp is just way easier. None of my sophomores even remember how hard it was. They're like, oh, this is so easy this year. So you have that in the future. So if your kid is coming home like, I can't believe I signed up for this, you know, and they're all sunburned and everything, it gets better. One of the 2 reasons I really like marching band, one, I think it's a great leadership tool. I think it's a tremendous leadership tool because the seniors care about the freshmen, and they have to make sure the freshmen can get good, and the juniors and the sophomores. I like to tell them that we're all on varsity, we're all starting line, and we're all going to play every minute of every game. And they know that, and so they take a lot of attention to make sure that those kids can be successful. And if your kids are feeling like they could use some help, I got a whole bunch of kids that'd be more than willing to help them. So have them ask their section leader, let's be the leader of their instrument, or the drum majors, so the guys conducting in the front. The second reason I really like marching band is I just think it's a very fun social activity. You have a lot of friends real fast that you spend a lot of time with, that you have common goals with, that you work hard with, and hopefully by the end of the season they feel like they have lots of friends in the group. And I think it's unique that it's co-ed and co-grades, and we just have common goal. But besides that, we have all kinds of different people, and I think that's really neat too. So those are the 2 reasons I really like it. A third bonus is it's really hard work, and I think when kids learn to work hard, they learn to work hard at everything. And we have kids that are getting great grades and doing sports and this at the same time, who have great work ethic, and I just think that that's contagious in everything that they do. And so